Hi, and welcome to Taste Panel for Chilliners, episode 193 today. Alright guys, hey, last show we had a mango habanero sauce, so that brought us full circle once again with our fruit sauces where we mix fruit and peppers together. Lots of companies out there doing that. We've certainly had enough of them on the last couple shows, and guys, I'll tell you what, today I just happen to have another one. So, hey, for some of you that might be good, for some that might be bad. But anyway, this guy here looks pretty cool. We're going to be looking at Screamin peaches. Alright, look at that. We have our little peach character here, lit on fire and screaming and such, giving us the name there. Okay, also guys, hey, a sauce from a company that we've not seen before on the panel here. Another new one happening. This one is the Sweet Life Sauce Company. So yeah, here we have lots of palm trees going on, which may give us some clues as to where these guys are actually from. So alright, so a little reading going on the side here to introduce us to the Sweet Life Sauce Company. So hey, let me read that really quick here. It says, enjoy our barbecue sauces, hot sauces, and grilling rubs. These flavors and textures are inspired from years of barbecuing and perfecting backyard favorites for friends and family during shindigs from Maine to Florida. I like that word, shindigs. Okay, it says here, you will enjoy watching your guests lick the bottom of the jar. Okay, well, if this sauce is anything to scream about, I don't know if we will see any such thing as that. But anyway, guys, this stuff is out of Sanford, Florida. So, hey, reference back to our palm trees. It says here, time to order more sauce, so you can get yours at this web address. Okay, so it'd be www.sweetlifesaucecompany.com. Go out, check out their sauces. They got a whole range of barbecue sauces, plus a couple of hot sauces. This one here being one of those. So the ingredients in this guy are peaches. Okay, and this is obviously some kind of peach preserves here, because we have parentheses in these further ingredients, which include peaches, corn syrup, and water. Okay, so we also have more water then, apple cider vinegar, habanero peppers, tomatoes, lemon juice, brown sugar, carrots, cayenne pepper, salt, nutmeg, paprika, and allspice. So again, habaneros being the pepper of choice for this one. Only this show, it's being mixed with peaches. And yeah, sounds like it's going to be pretty spicy otherwise. Lots of ingredients going on in there. So yeah, hey, let me cut the label off here, and we can get on to, first of all, taking a look at what this sauce really looks like in the bottle now. Then we'll give it a smell, and finally we'll get on to tasting it. Alright guys, hey, you can see here looking a little bit on the runny side. Okay, it doesn't look like there's too much consistency going on. However, there are some seeds floating around in there, some spices, some pepper pulp being left on the neck of the bottle there. So might have a little something going on, but the body otherwise looks to be pretty thin. So hey, let's give this guy a smell and see where we stand with Screamin peaches. Okay, kind of almost has like a pepper mash type of nose. Almost has a little bit of an extracty thing going on there. I'm not sure if that's the spice combination coming together there or what that is. Kind of picking up a little garlic, a little tangy vinegar happening there. We can see that's pretty abundant here in this. But yeah, kind of has a pepper mashy, pepper extracty nose. Not picking up a whole lot of fruity aromas there. Perhaps a little bit of that allspice happening. I honestly, guys, not such a pleasant nose on this guy. We'll have to see what the flavor tastes like. I wish I would be picking up a little bit more fruitiness, maybe from either those peaches or from those habaneros. But as it stands, kind of smelling pretty spicy, but at the same time, with that kind of mashy type of smell, maybe promising us a little bit of heat as well. So here we go with Screamin' Peaches. Alright, kind of, yeah, maybe a little bit of sweetness up front there. Body really liquidy. Kind of getting some stray pulp, some stray seeds floating around in there. Kind of has a, again, coming off sort of as the nose would imply, getting a kind of a pepper mashy taste there, a little salty on the tongue. Not overbearing though. Kind of has a little bit of a dry pepper note to it as well. Kind of does have a little fruity sweetness happening in the background, but mainly coming forward as kind of like a kind of almost reminiscent somewhat of the Tabasco brand habanero sauce that we had some time ago now, giving a real kind of dry, peppery flavor. Maybe some of those cinnamony spices happening, but that's not really in the front. Nothing candy-ish going on about this guy at all. But those spices kind of blending together. And yeah, almost kind of reminiscent, perhaps, of some extract flavored sauces that we've had. Perhaps the cayenne pepper in here is dried. Kind of hoping again for a little more on the kind of fruity side, where we would be able to really see a really nice blend of those peaches and those habaneros going on. Not quite sure I'm really getting the fruitiness of any of those except at the very beginning, and then kind of really quickly went to the background. Don't know even if I could identify that sweetness as peaches. Actually, not quite as vinegary flavored as it could be, I guess. It kind of got that going on at the back of the throat early on as well, but really kind of leaving, again, a really kind of intense, kind of salty, dried, peppery mash taste in the mouth. I'm not sure quite what's accounting for that. I don't know if the habaneros in this would be dried. That doesn't seem to be an obvious answer to it. But kind of lacking the fruity quality I might expect from something that has both habaneros and peaches in it. Kind of got a really, really wide, about that, I don't know, feels like about that big, kind of wrapping around the back of the throat and up into the back of the roof of the mouth. Really just a solid drill punch of heat going on just in that area. It's kind of weird. Might have a little warmth on the lips, a little warmth on the tongue, but that seems to be the major focus, and it kind of corresponds to where I swallowed it and it hit the back. Some of the softer stuff going on in the back of the throat, catching some heat with that. Overall, yeah, kind of peppery tasting, in a kind of a maybe Louisiana hot sauce style. A little bit more heat than that going on, but kind of, again, picking up those kind of basic ingredients there. You got that little bit of that saltiness going on, a little bit of that vinegar going on, and then you kind of get those kind of peppery, mashy type tastes going on there, perhaps dried peppers. kind of reminding me something of a Louisiana style in general, but then also in the back it might be pruned